Okay, I have just learned a thing or two that I bet you don't know either. Jake Self is here with Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. He and I have been talking a little bit. He's here once a month, and we always learn interesting things when Jake is here. But your topic this morning was on your septic system and your drains, because we're heading into the holiday season, so you don't want people to have a problem.
Correct.
In this happiest time of year, because y'all are happy Hiller.
Here you go.
But here's what he told me, just to get you to the edge of your seat. Did you know that if you are a pasta eater or if you boil a lot of potatoes at your house, when you dispose of that water in your sink, that's going to clog your drain every bit as much?
It can
Is that
start.
right?
Yep, the starch water. The starch off of your potatoes and your pasta. The starch is a expanding agent, and it can lead to clogs down the line.
So you told me that, and then I was sharing it with some other people here in the studio, and they had the same reaction I did, which is, well, what are you supposed to do then? And you have two options.
Either one, take it outside and throw it out into the planter, or get something that treats your septic system or your sewer system.
So this is something, I promise we're going to get into the septic part of the conversation, because maintenance, if you have a septic system, you know, is so key. But this is something that y'all designed with the help of some professionals.
Yep.
And it's, this one bottle will last you about
Right
a
at
year.
a year. Yep.
$50,
Yep.
right, roughly.
Yep. Yeah, so on this it's a monthly treatment that you pour into one of your drain lines. And it has living organisms in it that seeks out your clogs, your grease, whatever is growing inside your pipes and or your septic system, and starts breaking it down so it flows out.
So you said one of your pipes, so, or one of your sinks. So if you, it's a whole house treatment basically.
Correct.
Then?
Yep. Yep. Some
That's
people like to
great.
do it down every drain because it does smell good. So if you have a trap in your sink or your shower or your kitchen that smells, why not put something down it that smells good as well?
Well,
Get it
okay,
out.
let's talk about that very indelicate conversation, but that does happen. Is that sometimes a first indicator that there's a problem?
It
a
could.
smell?
It could, yeah. Because it's not getting out of your system altogether and it's looking for breathing room.
Y'all also have something I learned about called the Happy Hiller Club.
Correct, yeah.
Explain what that is.
So again, we have plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical. You can sign up for the club membership as low as $20 a month, and we can have heating and air come out twice a year, do your heating maintenance that's coming up here in the fall, or you can have plumbing and electrical. I guess some people are tied to a company that they really, really like in heating and air, but they don't have a plumber, they don't have an electrician. Well, you can be a club member in our plumbing and electrical as well.
Okay. You wanted to talk today, though, about septic inspections, because those are a little bit of a different problem if you have a septic
Yes.
issue. So what does that look like?
Yeah, so again, sticking on the preventative side of things, a good monthly treatment as our happy drain, we call it here, getting it into your system, and it helps break down the sludge in your first end of your tank so it continues to flow correctly. But also you have baffles that can get clogged in your tank that is not letting stuff flow back into your field lines. Or there's a thing called your line to tank, house to tank, that sometimes can break down and is not pitched correctly and it's not getting the flow. And all
So
of a sudden
y'all
you're backing up.
inspect all of those?
Correct. Yep. We have cameras that will go up and check.
So how often should you be doing that, Jake?
You know, we really want to get into a repetition of coming out once a year.
Really?
Yep.
Wasn't the old-fashioned thought once every 3 years was sufficient?
Yes, but we like to see it pumped every 3 to 5. So pump every 3 years, inspect it once a year so we know we have no issues.
If you live, I mean, you know, you're seeing parts of suburban Hamilton County, the Ooltewah area, for example, just grow and grow
Yeah.
and grow. So if you're somebody who already has a septic system and you've had it for a while, and then new development is coming in, does that put a strain on your system?
Not on your system because you're independent. Your house is
Okay.
independent from everybody else
Okay.
if you're on septic.
You wanted very much to focus on these preventive conversations because you do know the holidays are coming.
Yes, ma'am. And one of our biggest plumbing days is the day after Thanksgiving
Really?
because we've doubled in size. Our guests are all there and we're cooking all day long. So everybody's calling because we have a clogged drain. So why not start with something a little bit more preventative, monthly treatment, and hopefully we do not run into that.
You cannot buy this online. They'll have
No,
to
ma'am.
call you and
Yep.
you'll bring it to them.
We'll bring it to you, or you can come by the office and see me and we'll get you a bottle of it.
So I think a lot of us tend to think of the garbage disposal as being our big nemesis, but you're saying that even what you put in your water that then goes down the drain can be an equal problem. Is that right? Like even if you don't use your garbage disposal,
Right.
but you dump the water
Water,
that had
yep.
the pasta in it,
Yep.
that's a problem.
Yep.
Okay. They're Hiller plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical. So pretty much whatever's happening within the four walls of your home, they can help you maintain
Yes,
and
ma'am.
strengthen. That phone number, if you want to call to see about getting this Happy Hiller, is that no?
Happy Drain.
Drain product is 481-9180. 1 8-ounce glass a cup a month will do you.
Yep.
Online, it's happyhiller.com. Find out about the Hiller Club and have a great holiday season worry-free.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Jake.